The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andrea Caulfield. I am Director of Membership here at ASTA. And thank you for taking a few minutes out of your very busy days to attend the new member welcome webinar. So I want to go over a couple housekeeping items. So we're going to start the window pane there for you where it says questions is where you can please ask any questions you might have during my presentation. Everyone's muted. Because we have so many on the call, it'd be pretty disruptive if we weren't. So please address your questions in that question pane there on the right, and I will address them at the end of the presentation. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, just a reminder, the mission of ASTA is to promote and defend the retail travel agency and advisor community. We've been doing this for about 90 plus years. We are very young, obviously, to be around so long, but we've been doing this quite some time, and we are your trade association. We're here to keep you being able to do the business that you love, which is travel. So we are the leading advocate for you, not only at every phase of government, every level of government, but also with consumers and educating them on the importance of using an ASTA travel advisor when you travel. So at ASTA Global Convention, the board of directors, our staff here came up with a credo for ASTA travel advisors. It's listed on our website under governance. If you're looking for it, please, print a copy of this out, stick it up in your office if you have it, or you can share this with your clients. This is just another, level of security with, you join ASTA, you have to abide by a certain code of ethics, but you also abide by this credo. And I will say number 4, we'll talk about a webinar coming up soon, but if you have not started charging client fees for your professional service, which you are professionals, you have and take a lot of time and your time is valuable. I do hope you will maybe in the new year start charging service fees for your time and effort with your clients. And we're going to have a webinar next month about that, so more to come on that information. So as we take a look at this, this is our board of directors and executive committee. These are our volunteer members. They represent all facets of the travel industry, from large corporate information to consortia hosts and small business, owners across the country. So these ladies and gentlemen love travel. They love this business. They work diligently to support our staff as well as our members. So they're here to help you, and they serve for 1 year. So 12 months they are elected, and because of the shift in ASTA Global this year, we'll be getting election information out since ASTA Global is in May. So it's going to be a little truncated this year, but going forward, it's always 12 months that they serve on this board, and they do it so well. And here are our regional directors. These ladies and gents help our chapter network. They're kind of the liaison to the board as well as to the staff here and to the chapter president. So please, advise, reach out to them if you ever have any questions about your chapter network, and I'll talk about that more later as well. But these are the volunteer leadership for ASTA along with the staff, and we work diligently to help support you, our members. And here's a little hodgepodge of our staff. And the work that we do is so important. I hope you were in San Francisco this year. You got to actually meet every staff person, which was amazing, having everybody together. So we, are a great group of folks who, again, are passionate about travel, passionate about the association world, and our members. So I want to kind of go over again the new look of ASTA.org. Some of you, since you are new to ASTA and maybe you haven't seen the new website, I'm going to kind of help you navigate it a little bit. And if you are, a seasoned member and you just kind of had some questions, I hope this is helpful for you to kind of know where things are located now on the website. So let's start with the brand new site. This has been, I guess, almost 2 months now since this has been up and going, and I hope everyone has been able to use it and navigate it smoothly. It has a great look, and you can see at the top where things live. So when you log on, you're going to log in with your username and password right there at the top. So when you joined, you should have received that information via email. Again, if you haven't, you can reach out to us here at ASTA, and you log in with that information and you gain access to your member benefits. So this is what the login page looks like. It's very clean and crisp, and we're really excited to do it. So now you're here. What's the next steps? Well, there's a couple things that I do suggest as you are starting your membership journey with us. Number one is make sure that your profile is updated. And this is a free member benefit for you when you join. And when consumers come to travelsense.org and they search for a travel advisor to use, this is where your information will be. So when you log in, click on my profile there at the top right-hand corner and take a look at your information. Make sure you're uploading a professional headshot. Please make sure that your name, address, email, telephone are all correct. And we, want to make sure that everything that is front facing to our consumers is complete and accurate. So make sure you do that. And if you are the admin on the account, you can also update your company profile page as well. And when you click on the hyperlinked information under your name, it takes you to your company page. And then you can put your company logo and information there. So as we're looking at this, we have different tabs on your profile page under participation, history, specializations. So all this information should be filled out by you and make sure it is correct and accurate. So you update your specializations, your travel specializations, stick a little bit of information there in regards to you and what you love about travel and what your expertise is. So just, a few options and ideas to make sure that you are keeping your page updated on a regular basis. Now, if you have joined us and you have W-2 employees, as an agency membership, you can add those employees for free. So when you click on that company profile page that's hyperlinked, you go to this page. So you can see where you can upload your company logo, add a little bit of information about your company, but then you can also find a link to send to your W-2 employees so that they can get added and use the same benefits that you have under your agency membership. But please note, this is only for those agencies that have W-2 employees. So the next thing to do is to download the ASTA logo. And this is important because, one, you're a member of ASTA and you want to, show that off. Make sure this is on your website. Make sure this is on your collateral, your email signatures when you're communicating with your clients, because the ASTA logo is recognized across the industry. And it just tells people that you're a credible, business. You've taken the time to join your trade association. Consumers love to see that information. I'll often get calls that say, "Hey, I saw the logo on this person's, website. Are they a member?" So consumers know the importance of ASTA as well as a trade association. So where do you go to find this? So at the left-hand corner is our little menu. They call it a hamburger. I mean, it makes sense. It looks like a hamburger. So you click on that, and you're going to go under membership and member resources. And then if you scroll down the member resources page, you'll see where it says ASTA logo, and you click on download, and it'll give you instructions on how to get that information and to add the logo to many places on your website and such. So that's the first two things and the most important things to do as soon as you join ASTA. So now I want to kind of go over what ASTA is doing to help grow your business. So we are always out front in mainstream media as well as industry publications. Over the last several years, there's been several great articles written, and I guess a stat today, there was like over $60 million of earned media value, from our website. I mean, that's information that's, pointing to you. That's talking about what our ASTA members do and why it's so important to use a travel advisor when you travel. So we are pushing that information out to throughout the industry, to the traveling public all the time to make sure people are educated in that fact. And even Zane was on Good Morning America a few months ago talking about travel sense, where to find a travel advisor to use. So it was just great opportunities to continue to promote that value. And that, when you're a member of ASTA, that's, information and a benefit to you for sure. Because we drive all that information and information back to travelsense.org, which is our consumer facing website. And as you can see, when you go to travelsense.org, this is where we push everyone to look for information on how to use a travel advisor. So back under our membership resources page, let's talk about a couple other items that are found there. So let's take a look at, this is where consumer leads live as well. This again is a free service for you. It is something that you have to click on yourself and check on a daily basis, but it takes 2 seconds of your time, log in, see if there's any leads that you want to answer. Now, I have to say, we don't make any guarantees that you'll get business out of this, but many of our members have come back and said, hey, I answered, 3 or 4 leads over the last few months. I got like 1 person back. I've paid for my membership with the commission I made off their sale. So, it is worth trying. It's free, and you just never know what may happen. But this member resources page is where you're going to find a lot of our benefits, from health insurance to our member advantage program, which we'll talk about later, and then as well as the consumer leads. So that is also why it's really important to update your profile as well too. So let's talk about how ASTA can strengthen your skills. So we offer a wide variety of education here at ASTA. So from our events, from the general sessions in those events, to webcasts like this. We have a webinar coming up next week on Real ID. If you have not registered for that, please do so. It's talking about, May is going to roll around the corner pretty quickly here. So you're going to want to know everything you need to tell your clients about the Real ID process and how it's going to affect their ability to travel. So make sure you're signing up for everything coming down the pike from ASTA. These webinars are free to our members, and it's important information that we are glad to provide for you. We also have our certification program, the Verified Travel Advisor program, and also a la carte offerings for other online opportunities and courses, which we'll talk about in a few slides from now. So our continuing education program started several years ago, and it's been very successful. We've had hundreds of graduates in this program and more people recertifying as well. It is important that you continue to educate yourself, and ASTA provides that opportunity for you. So when you enroll, you have a year to complete. After you enroll and pay, you have a year to complete 9 courses, and then every 2 years you recertify with 2 additional courses. So let's take a look at the courses that are offered through this program. And these have been done by some of our staff members and some industry experts that we have used. And, I know a lot of you get trained through various other forms of education, and they often ask, well, why should I do this? What's different? If you take a look at this, this is really a focus in on running your business. It's about the legal overview for travel agency industries. So we're not really just talking about selling travel. We're adding an extra layer of this, a little deeper dive into making sure that you're running your business correctly. So the courses probably take under 2 hours to complete. And again, like I said, you could do one a month and be finished in less than a year. And if you're really excited, you can do it in a week. I've had people call me, oh, I just started and I finished in the weekend because, it was just so exciting and great information to absorb. So I don't work that way. I'm always a procrastinator. So I tend to, wait till the last minute. But you can go on your pace and everything's online. So if you are, traveling with clients in a group or anything like that, this can go with you. So if you have a little downtime, you're sitting on the beach, you just want to take a course, it is great for you to be able to do that. And here's a list of the recertification courses that you can take advantage of once you have finished your 9 additional courses and wait 2 years. So the only thing you need to keep up for both things is your membership. You have to be a member to participate in this program. So how do you get there and how do you find it? So under professional development, so look at the clean, crisp page. You'll go to ASTA Verified and you click on that to enroll and pay. And you can also get to the courses under training and certification. So there's several options on how to find this information. And again, our staff here is always, happy to help answer these questions as well. If you're, having a hard time navigating the website. So let's talk about what it costs. So the VTA program itself is $399. That's the 9 courses. And then recertification starts at $179. So I do hope you take advantage of this. You get listed, and I'll show you here, you get listed on TravelSense as an ASTA verified travel advisor. Your information is in a separate search functionality. And even if they don't click on that, all verifieds come to the top of the search function. So just another added layer of bonus because you've taken the time to continue your education. And it's also listed on several pages of our website as well. So let's go over a few of the benefits here at ASTA that we have. First is our Member Advantage program. So if you are looking to buy a refrigerator for the Christmas holidays, or want to, start your Christmas shopping early, we have Merchology. So it's not just about the industry. We have discounts for office supplies. If you need to update, your computer systems or anything like that, we also have, a credit card company in there as well. And a lot of our partners do add a little extra commission programs and several offers like that just for our members. So I do hope you're going and take advantage of this. And again, it's under the resources page under membership. Again, we've seen this a few times today, and then Member Advantage. So please make sure you click on there. You have to be logged in for you to be able to access this information and take a look at the offerings we have available for you. One of them is our business insurance. This is one of our newest options that we have. So it doesn't just cover your business, it's like auto insurance as well. So Answer Financial is the broker that we are using for this, and they have a process in place to get in touch with them. So please do take advantage of these opportunities. So let's talk about the ASTA Member Lounge. This is a members only private Facebook group. And if you are not a member, you're going to want to pretty soon because there's a lot of good things coming up that will be shown in this lounge. So this is where we do a lot of training. I think Michael on our staff posted a poll in the member lounge today asking a few questions. So if we've got research or, people are asking us to survey our members, we usually do it in here and do training and media relations. And one of the big purposes of the ASTA Member Lounge is media opportunities. These are a couple that were posted a few months ago by Erica because they want to talk to the experts. And so when Erica gets these opportunities, she posts them here. Our members in that lounge will get notified, and then you can respond if this is something you want to take advantage of and be interviewed for. I mean, we've had multiple members over the last 6 months be in publications such as USA Today, CNN, New York Times. It's free sort of advertising for your business. And, because you just took that one step, one, to join the ASTA Member Lounge, and two, to step out of your box and answer some of these questions from the media. So again, this is a free benefit for you. So please, all you need is your member ID number, and my colleague Alana will approve your information and let you into the lounge. So if you haven't done so, please make sure you take advantage of that. So as we talk about getting into the media, we have a free course for our members just about that process. Erica Richter works with Wendy Gillette. She talks about how to position yourself with your local newspaper, your local TV station. And again, this is a free member benefit. And you see $49, it's listed on the website, but when you're logged in, it's a zero price for you. So please do take advantage. If this is something you would like to kind of learn about, be trained on, you think you can provide a good pitch for a story for your local news organization, please take advantage of this training. And several of our members have done so, especially during the pandemic. They were talking about how, they were working, diligently to try to get their clients home. The steps that have, how, the inbound testing rule just decimated people's businesses, and, how important it was for that requirement to be lifted to really open up travel again. So if this is something you're interested in, please take advantage of it and take that course. One of the most exciting benefits we added several years ago was our health insurance. This was something that, our members had asked for several years, and we were able to take care of that. So the broker we use is amazing. They really do answer your questions within 3 to 5 business days. So you log in, fill out the form for them, and you're connected with them, and they will be the resource going forward. The only unfortunate news is those states in green don't have the ability to use this program. And, we work on that state legislature level to make it happen. So if any of these states in green decide to go white, we'll make sure that this is updated and and you can start that process. And these aren't like based on enrollment dates. So if you are thinking about changing insurances or trying to get some, just log in, and I'll show you where to go again under that resources page, and click on health insurance, and you're able to fill out that information and apply at any time. And it's not just individual, it will cover your family as well. Obviously, it's dependent on where you live and your needs, over, depending on the price point and everything. But many of our members have saved about 40% year over year on their health insurance costs by taking advantage of this program. So just a quick view. Again, I've talked about the webinars that are coming out and the information we have online. Our Travel Advisor magazine, I hope everyone got their copy over the last few weeks. It was great. Hopefully you're getting excited for Puerto Rico. So these are a lot of the things that are free to you. When there's a member alert or action alerts that you need to know about, you get an email from us and you're able to take a look at that. So here's a few things coming up for members only. There should be information going out today or tomorrow about this exclusive media and marketing workshop. This is with Sandra McLemore. This is a 2-hour event. It will be for members only. There's an email coming out on how to register for this. So please save the date on this information. But do know it is recorded, and it will be available in our store if you're not able to watch it on the 18th. But there is also then, if you are able to join us the 18th, on the 21st in the ASTA Member Lounge, she will be doing a live Q&A. So, mark those on your calendar. Information coming out soon. And the next thing, I was talking about professional fees. Well, we are doing a panel on the importance of doing and charging professional fees. We're going to hear from our members about what they do, how they overcame the obstacles on it, what made the difference for them. So this is going to be viewed in the ASTA Member Lounge. So again, it is important to sign up for that. It's important that you get involved. And these are the things, again, that come with your membership. So please take advantage of this information, and more information will be coming out on how to register going forward. So again, under resources, let's talk about some of the offerings that are free. So the regulatory compliance handbook is free to our members. So this talks about the rules and regulations that the Department of Transportation puts on you. So make sure you have a copy of this downloaded, and your frontline advisors are using it and you're using it just to make sure you don't get fined. This is also a course in the VTA program, and you can also take this as a standalone course as well. So please download this in our store under research. I think it's under white papers, and you can download this PDF for free. And also, if you're just sort of maybe considering doing the VTA program, the ethics course we do offer for free as well as complimentary. So if this is something you want to, kind of dip your toe in the pool of the VTA program, take this ethics course and see if that's something you want to continue. I pretty much guarantee you're going to be calling and enrolling in the VTA program once you finish this process in this course. So, I like to say we can here at ASTA provide information no matter what hat you're wearing. I know many of you are small business owners, entrepreneurs, sole proprietors of your business, and one day you're coming in and you're the marketing guru of the day. So you're going to want to look at some consumer research. The next day you're the frontline agent, booking some travel. So you're going to want to be compliant with what the DOT requires. And the next day you're going to be HR. You're like, I need to hire somebody to help me. We have sample IC contracts available. So we do try to reach every, portion and section of your membership here at ASTA and whatever your needs are at that moment. And if you are looking for someone to fill a position, or you may want a change, or you're a student, you're ready to jump into, your career, we do have a career center on asta.org that you can access and take a look at what's available and what is posted and or post yourself. So how do you engage and make some connections? Community is so important these days, and we have a local chapter network just for that opportunity. So under membership, chapters, and communities on our website, you can find out where your local chapter is located. Hopefully many of you know. So here's a good interactive map. So you click on your state of where you live, and up comes the information. I kind of use Pennsylvania. I am a PA girl, but I kind of use them as an example. There's 3 separate chapters in the Pennsylvania area, which is amazing. It covers, different regions. So if you're not sure, it's in your profile. You can see which chapter you have been assigned to. So that's easy for you to do. And you don't have to, if you happen to be one of those snowbirds that leaves New York and goes to Florida for the winter, and you want to, go to a Florida chapter event, please feel free to do so if you know about it or you see it on the industry calendar. We don't limit you to be able to just go to your own chapters events. We like you to, be open and visit all the ASTA chapters you possibly can. So please make sure you're checking the industry calendar under events for that information, or you can click on here and connect with your local chapter president to see if they have any events coming up soon. So I also talk about the importance of our advocacy. And there's a few ways you can, engage with this. You can give to AstaPac. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Just by joining ASTA is the first step into being an advocate and a grassroots member. When we send out alerts about maybe a state bill that's coming up, and we give you links so you can actually email your representative. You don't have to do anything but put your zip code in, and it all goes from there. So we make it really easy to participate in the process of legislation. And if you may want to at some point have your local congressperson into your office to show them what you do on a daily basis, how you're an important part of your community as a small business owner. So, or we may ask you to testify on behalf of your area to be able to participate and fight something that's coming down the pipe that would hurt your ability to do business. So There's a lot of ways to get involved. So go to ASTA.org under advocacy and take a look at what's available to you. And here's how you can, donate to our ASTA PAC fund. Again, we all know here in DC you have to pay to play. And for us to keep having a seat at so many tables and really be able to continue to push the importance of a travel advisor and educate our legislatures about it, this is why our fund is so important. So please, it can be $5. It can be skip one Starbucks this week and donate to ASTA PAC. You can do it online and or via text. So let's talk about all the fun events that ASTA has coming up. So under events, your professional development events on asta.org. Here's some upcoming information. This is where it's listed. And as you scroll down on this page is where our industry calendar is. So this is where many of our chapters post their local events as well. So our biggest event coming up first of the year is our second annual River Cruise Expo. We're back in Budapest. I hope many of you were able to join us this year. It was an amazing event. Great learning opportunity, especially if you have, wanted to learn about how to sell river cruising. We have several new ships that we're going to be able to site inspect and walk on. And new this year, you can actually spend the night during the conference on a river cruise ship of your choice. And there'll be several post events. I think we have 5 or 6 right now. There could be up to 7 post cruises available. So please visit AstaRiverCruiseExpo.org. Get registered for this event. It is well worth it, especially if this is, river cruising is something that you have a passion about or you're looking to gain more insight into. We will have site inspections. We'll have local sightseeing in Budapest. We'll have a trade show so you can connect with all the river cruise lines. You can connect with the local DMCs in Hungary. Because many of your clients, they do a river cruise, they're going to want to do a pre or post land tour as well. So you'll be able to meet and connect with local suppliers in that area, and then have several educational sessions on the ships, as well as a big general session with some panels and information. So please take advantage of this program. Register early. The post cruise is all sold out last year. Everything will sell out. So if you're just not sure, please really consider going to the ASTA River Cruise Expo. And of course, our ASTA Global Convention has moved. We are now in May of 2023 in Puerto Rico. So I know this is, a little weird. Usually have been in August for years. So now we're moving it to May. And Puerto Rico, my team members just got back. They have so much exciting stuff planned. It's going to be beautiful. Some great sightseeing opportunities. So please mark your calendars. Registration is open for this. I was talking to Lewis today. We already have sold a bunch of, booths at the trade show. That will sell out. It usually has a wait list. So if you want to learn about this destination and come together with ASTA member community, see our our supplier network, and meet people in person, just please take advantage of this opportunity. It is a great 2-3 days of learning, industry insights that will be surprised about, and just some really exciting events during this program. So we talk about all the things that you have. I hope everyone's receiving the ASTA Travel Advisor daily email. It kind of gives you an update on a daily basis of what's happening in ASTA and what's happening in the industry. And make sure you're visiting our member directories. Go to that supplier network directory, see our members there, and connect with them if you're looking for information to help your clients as they travel. So, and again, make sure you're joining the ASTA Member Lounge. We have a lot of exciting information coming up there and opportunities for you to learn and grow. So, everybody asks me, what does membership look like? And it's really up to you. We help you grow your business, strengthen your network, and we protect your livelihood. I mean, it's just those little things that we do. And if you take that and you pay your dues and you're happy, that's great. But I want you to maybe make a pledge or, resolution to attend in one ASTA event this year, whether it's, River Cruise Expo, Global Convention, Legislative Day. If you really want to feel what advocacy is like, come in June to Legislative Day. That should open soon. Or connect with your local chapter, or just download the ASTA logo to your website. There's so many opportunities to engage with ASTA and to your fellow travel advisor members. It's really up to you, but our team here is happy to help in whatever you need, via email, via telephone. Ask ASTA at asta.org is how you reach us. You can call our 800 number, and we'll be happy to help. And we welcome Dave. He's newest member of our team. He's the vice president of membership here, and he's, we just have a great group to work with, and we're so excited to meet you at some point at many of our events, many of our chapter events. I know Jasmine's out in California this week at a chapter event. I'm going to the one in New Jersey in a couple weeks. So if you see ASTA, or, just come up and say hello. We just want to meet you. So with that said, I am going to leave that slide here and go to the questions and see if, I know it was a lot of information, and I appreciate your patience and listening today. And yes, it was recorded. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily post this one, but I have one already on the website that you can make yourself available to. So I'm excited about that. Let's see if there's any other questions that come in. So I'll give it a few more minutes and see if anybody has anything they need to ask or want to ask. Oh, great, Katie. The member lounge. So when you go to Facebook, you can just search for ASTA member lounge and it will come up, and then you can fill out the information and request to join. And it should be about 24 hours. Alana will approve your information. You'll get in the group. All right. All the recordings are under the events area, and it's the webinar video library. It's where you will find on asta.org recordings of all the webinars that have been previously done. Not just mine, but also many of our partner webinars are there as well. And again, like I said, you can reach out to us via email, telephone, anytime with any of these questions. And I do, again, thank you for your time. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the day.